here we are back again, and with me, was that a fast change? And you got right out here, we're all set, and we've got John Griffin the second on. He's been on before, actually. I think this is your third visit.
Yep.
And tell me about what's going on.
Well, we've advanced in our research since we last talked. Last time we did talk about EVPs, but we've since developed a new theory called the thunderstorm effect.
Thunderstorm effect.
Yeah, it's got a good ring to it right there. Basically, it combines the theory of what we have for EVPs and disembodied voices and the apparitions and how they manifest and how it all combines into one. We're looking at it from more of a anatomy type of perspective where like our human bodies all function together pretty much as one. We're looking at apparitions as being the same way.
So the sound and the apparition could go together. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying? Okay.
And we've also found that it's possible that originally when we were looking at EVPs, we were looking at sound waves as being...
And what is an EVP?
EVP is electronic voice phenomenon.
Okay.
Basically...
Just so that everybody, we're on the same page here.
Basically, when you go back to your digital recordings, you may ask a question, you may not hear the answer, but you go back to your recording and
Play
you've
it
got
slower
a response.
or yeah.
Oh, no, you don't have to play it slower.
Oh, you can hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we've been looking at sound waves as being the main source of how that all happens. But now we're also looking at EM waves or electromagnetic waves. When you have lightning form, it creates thunder. Basically, the thunder being the sound effect of when the particles come together and create the lightning.
Right.
Now, electromagnetic or electricity will travel far faster than sound. That's why you get the lightning first and not the sound.
The light waves.
Mm-hmm.
The fastest form of travel, I guess.
Well, no, they've actually found
The
some faster.
superconductors, yeah. I know.
But now, though, we're starting to wonder if this goes even further. What if it's in fact two waves instead of one? Because we found that other types of equipment can pick up on their voices, but the thing is that the equipment does not pick up on sound waves. It picks up on EM.
Are you thinking of like in light waves we have the different infrared, we've got ultra, all the different kinds of waves of light. Is the same thing in sound? Is that what you're looking at?
I'm looking at it from like the lightning perspective.
Okay.
When you get like, if you have an apparition that's starting to speak, it may not just be giving
I see
EM.
what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
it may actually be not just disrupting, sending out EM waves, because when they speak, we get actual EMF spikes on our EMF readers. But then at the same time, they could be disrupting the molecules in the air, creating a sound wave. So we're testing a theory of taking two pieces of equipment that measure two different things, and if one equipment picks up the voice quicker than the other, then we've just proven right there that they use some form of electromagnetics to get the voice, and that could in fact explain how they speak without the need of tongues.
Right. Now, what have you brought with us? Because I know you brought a few things.
Well, this is actually an experiment that we were doing. This actually has to do with apparitions, and we're trying to figure out what an entity is made out of. A lot of people say electromagnetic fields or energy. Very vague. But now, one of the pieces of equipment that a lot of people use that typically we don't use for the same purpose are the dowsing rods.
I was going to say, that looks like something to see, do I have water?
Well, yeah, and that's what they're typically used is for pipes with running water and trying to locate them.
And you know that does work.
Yeah, yep.
It does. I was shocked.
but at the same time, paranormal investigators have found that they cross when you're supposedly in the presence of an entity. But now they say that, well, it picks up water, but then everyone says that an entity is made out of electromagnetics. So why did this work? So I did an experiment. Here we have the digital recorder. Now, with the microphone on the digital recorder, it actually contains a small electromagnetic field. Okay? And here is just a plain bottle of water. So I'll just open that up real quick. I don't think that's really going to matter, but... And just to demonstrate real quick, these rods are going to cross when I come over the digital recorder.
It has nothing to do with what you're doing. No,
Nope.
he's not moving his hand, I can tell you that.
Now, here's the thing. It's crossing over the microphone.
Yeah.
So that's that doesn't have water. But then at the same time, taking this out of the equation.
I'm
completely-
watching him. He's not really doing anything except just holding it loosely. And so it crossed.
It crossed. Now it's
I
crossing
thought it
over...
was supposed to go down when it's...
No. No, it actually crosses. They both go over the target. Once it comes over the source, it crosses over. And then as you move away...
And what is this made out of? These are copper?
Copper, yep.
Copper. Now you're telling me that if I hold this loosely...
Well, you got to make sure. The one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to have your thumbs at the top there because it prevents the movement.
Okay, I'm not doing anything. What am I doing now? This
Well,
is exciting.
Basically, you're going to want to... Yeah, see how they're moving?
Yeah, they are. They are. Look at that. Look at that. And I had nothing to do with that.
Now, that's the thing.
That's amazing. Oh, my goodness.
But that's the thing, though. If the theory out there is that ghosts are made out of electromagnetics, and at the same time they decrease the temperature, I mean, that's
yeah, it gets
typical.
cold. Yeah, yeah.
Why would something? Last I knew, if you get struck by lightning, you don't freeze. So
Not that, no, I think more sizzle.
So why would a temperature decrease, but at the same time give off something that would generate heat? The dowsing rods pick up on both,
Oh, okay.
indicating that we're partially right about the theory about EMF, but I think we're missing a major role.
And I know that John has been working with a number of people on research for this project. So this is not just whimsical. You really are trying to quantify in much of the research that you're doing, right?
Correct, and we're back in the investigation role. So we already have our first case scheduled for the end of this July.
Great.
We're now getting anywhere from 50 to 100 EVPs per investigation. On top of that, they're not just one-word answers. We are getting full-fledged sentences.
Okay, so you need to check out this Proctor's building. I hear that there's somebody.
Oh, I heard there's an event coming. There is an event coming
Yep, coming up on
event.
August the 25th, and I understand that there's a. Bob, did you hear that there's a dog in the place or something? Yeah, I think there's a kind of a ghost-like dog here somewhere. Someone told me.
It wouldn't surprise me if you actually go to our website under our audio section. We do have a EVP of a large dog barking and walking, and it actually scared the cats at the house, and the cats just you hear the cats bolting.
Well, listen, you can find out. Go to his website, check it out, and check out the Proctor's event that's coming up as well. And you never know. If you think you got something in the house that doesn't belong, you might want to call him. Who knows, right? Good. I'm Ann Perillo.